but that marriage is not something invented by the state. It's not something where people just kind of said, well, maybe we should just kind of keep living together and maybe just be kind of like just you and me. No, this was actually ordained by God. What happens in the beginning of Genesis? You have a marriage between man and woman. And so part of what the liturgy is drawing us to is to say, actually, what do the scriptures teach us about what marriage is? And so the liturgy for holy matrimony says the union of husband and wife in heart, body, and mind was ordained by God for the procreation of children. Okay, helpful to pause there. Why was marriage given? For the procreation of children. If you're engaging in holy matrimony and you have no intention to have children, that's actually not holy matrimony. According to the scriptures, holy matrimony is for the procreation of children. So when those try to enter into holy matrimony and say, well, actually, we're not going to do the whole kids thing. Actually, what you're not doing is the whole marriage thing, according to the scriptures. And yet it's not just that marriage is given for the procreation of children, as though you should just have a bunch of children and who cares what happens to them. No, the liturgy goes on and says, for the procreation of children and their nurture in the knowledge and love of the Lord. That husband and wife, by their union, procreate children and are called to nurture them in the knowledge and love of the Lord. That actually what it means to be husband and wife, to fully engage in those realities, is to nurture and raise your children in the knowledge and fear of the Lord. To instruct them in the ways of the Lord. That if you are engaging in holy matrimony and you're having children and you're not instructing them in the ways of the Lord, actually, like, that's what marriage is for. Marriage is for the raising up of godly offspring. This is what the prophet Malachi says when he's chastising the people of Israel because a bunch of the men had left their spouses and had gone off and were committing adultery. God reminds them, why did I give you holy matrimony in the first place? Why did I give you marriage? That you might raise up godly offspring. That's actually the whole point. And so if you're not engaging in that, you're actually not engaging in marriage. And so let's not pretend. So that when I'm actually fully living into my role, both as husband and as father and as priest, I'm instructing my children in the knowledge and love of the Lord. And if we read Deuteronomy 6, children and grandchildren, right? Because households are bigger and this influence matters.